Nathan Ramachandran from the NR Media here with Trenton Thunder starting pitcher Alec Rodriguez coming off a 5-0 win against West Virginia Black Bears tonight at home. Alec, you pitched a great game, going 5 innings for your first time in your career. Talk about that. Talk about your outing. What was your mindset going into tonight's game?
I think the biggest thing for us was obviously we wanted to secure a series win. We lost on Thursday and then came back with 2 wins, and just keep the momentum going with the pitching staff. Right, pitching wins ball games, and so for me, it's just about getting in the zone and trusting my stuff, trusting my plan, and I know that everything else will take care of itself. So just a good experience that way.
So talk about your defense. They stepped up big and then prevented runs from happening. And talk about your defense and the infield and outfield too.
Yeah, those guys played their balls off, for lack of a better term. But yeah, those guys are great, man. They're hunting plays every single pitch, and for a pitching staff, when guys are filling it up, it makes their lives so much easier, and they're just fresh the whole game, and they're just ready to go. So I'm grateful for them and helping me out because there's a lot of balls in play, and I couldn't have asked for anything better out of those guys.
Yeah, so you mentioned to me earlier that you're from Cherry Hill, you went to St. Joseph, and now you're pitching in Trenton Thunder. So talk about what's it like being from Jersey and pitching for your home, pitching at home, and having your family and friends with you.
Yeah, no, it's a great experience being able to play here, come in a few games as a kid. It's just awesome to finally be able to play for the Thunder, and it's part of when you're growing up as a kid, you want to be in that spot, and to be here today is just truly a blessing. I couldn't be any more grateful.
Yeah, so talk about the rest of the bullpen that after you actually let me ask you this: could you went longer instead of 5 innings?
I think so.
Yeah.
Just obviously knowing that we have guys behind us. We have a day off tomorrow, and guys behind us. I trust them more than anyone, and they stepped up and did their job. So I think it was the right decision for our team, and I'm just grateful that those guys stepped up, and they also pitched really well. So it was just awesome all around.
Talk about the bullpen after you, and they stepped up too, and they provided a lift for you guys. So just talk about the overall in the bullpen.
Yeah, I mean those guys came out firing bullets, spinning their stuff, and limited base runners. I think they had 2 hits on the day, and that's just a testament to what our pitching coach does for us, and then also those guys just doing their thing and closing it down. So we did a good job offensively, extending the lead too, which was huge, which just made our lives just that much easier. So just all around a great team effort.
So what's it like having Sean Chacon behind your corner, and also Matt Sweeney, who knows the pitching, and then obviously Sean Chacon, whoever obviously pitched for the Yankees. So talk about him. Both.
Yeah, those guys. I was here in the first half. Those guys are unbelievable people, first and foremost, and to add to that, man, their knowledge of the game, playing at the level that they did, it makes our lives easier because we're able to gain perspective, and really just learn some tricks of the trade when it comes to pitching, because those guys have made it there. So learning from them and communicating with them consistently has just, I think, helped all of us kind of reach the next level that we want to reach.
So you guys have a day off tomorrow before a big 3-game series coming up on Tuesday. You guys are off to a strong start in the second half, 3-1. Just talk about what has to be done to keep rolling and then focus on trying to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is continue to pitch the way we have the last 2 days. Fill up the zone, let our defense, let them play too, but also keep them engaged in the game, right? I think in the first half we walked a decent number of guys, and it made our defense suffer because they're just waiting and waiting and waiting. But for them to consistently get the ball and consistently be engaged helps us. And then from an offensive perspective, just continuing to build on leads when we get them. I think the biggest thing, just from my perspective, is like in those middle innings, scoring runs, kind of just continue to tack on. It just helps us, and again, helps our pitching staff continue to do our thing. So pitching and defense wins games, as you know, and offense tells you how many runs you win by. So
there you have it. Alec Rodriguez, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
Good job.
Thank you.